One, two, three, let's switch this up.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Sharoni and you are watching Sharoni Reads. Also, to anyone who is new here, thank you. Thank you for seeing my very awkward videos of me just blabbering about my books. I love you. So, as you can see from the title, today's video is basically me talking about books, specifically rom-com books that I have in my possession. I have read many rom-coms in ebook form, but I cannot find all of them, so I'll be doing this video only for the physical books I have. Currently I have 6 physical books, rom-com books in my possession, and in ebooks I have probably read around 1000 of them. I have a very specific liking when it comes to romantic books, like my trope, the plot, the way the characteristics develop, and like the way the characters fall in love, the slow burn, everything should be in a very specific way. And if it is a little bit different from what I want in the book, then I won't like it. So I'm very judgy. So keeping those in mind, I always read the romantic books first as an ebook, and if I like them, like really like them, then I buy them. There are still many books like that I have read and I have liked, but I have not yet bought them, so I might talk about those ebooks also. But first, let's get into the physical books. The first ever rom-com book I own is The Love Hypothesis. As you can see, yeah, this is the first book I ever annotated also, and I have learned something from this annotation कि मेरे से नहीं होने वाला. This and like this tickles my OCD. मतलब अंदर का वो एक पार्ट जग जाता है जो बोलता है इसको जला के नया खरीदो. But yeah, whatever. Experiments are good. It's about this guy whose name is Adam Carlson and this girl whose name is Olive Smith. He is a professor and she is like a third year PhD candidate, and it's a fake dating trope. Like she wants to show to her best friend that she is over the boy she was dating. In order to prove that, she accidentally just the professor, and so from there they start fake dating. But the twist is he is already in love with her since the first time he saw her, and then through those fake dating days they fall in love. Am I boring for a romantic book? I liked the plot, but like there were some troublesome places in the book that I like kind of, yes. So I give it a 4.5 out of 5. Next, we have my second ever rom-com book, The Spanish Love Deception. At first when I read this book, I gave it a 5 out of 5 because, well, this was my first romantic book and hormones. But then I soon started thinking about the things that happened in the book, और मुझे लगा कि कुछ ऐसे जगह है जहाँ पे like the plot gets a bit weird, like it's very fast, like this is also a fake dating trope, by the way. Like the girl needs a date or a +1 for her sister's wedding, or she can't basically go there because her ex is there and her ex is already happily married, and like she will be all alone and all gloomy. And then this guy Aaron Blackford is just like goes up to her with this offer कि मुझे लेके चलो, मैं बन जाएगा तुम्हारा +1. But like yeah, that's that. And like the plot line is very fast from there. मतलब the moment they enter the house, the sparks, the slow burn, like there is no slow burn, there is burn, no slow burn. तो इसीलिए the funniest part of this book is when Adam like breaks the bed while he is going to sit on it. Yeah, मतलब वो जाता है उसके घर में and he is like I can sleep in that bed and she is like no you can't, it's too small for you, and then he is like no I can, and then he sits on the bed and the bed breaks down. That was funny. And here apparently Aaron Blackford is 6 foot 4 inches. I appreciate a tall man, but that's excessive. I am 5'2". It traumatizes me. Anyways, yeah, so I give this book also a 4.5. Next, we have The Blackout. This is actually a gift from my best friend. This book is basically a collection of stories. Like I guess there are 3 to 4 stories in the alternating chapters. Main like location है वो same है, same city के 3-4 stories है, and then एक blackout हो जाता है city में. In that blackout, like certain people fall into certain situations, and then from there are several romantic stories. There are like 3, yes. A first meeting, a long time friends, and bitter exes. So 3 stories. This was a very light read. Like मैंने ये मर्डर के बाद पढ़ा था. मर्डर के बाद ये बुक मेरे पास नर्सरी का बुक लग रहा था और मेरा दिमाग भी ठंडा हो गया था. But I really wanted the stories to be a little bit longer. Like the ending was like I want to know more. Other than that, it was a very beautiful read. So I give it a 4.5 also. It's very hard for me to give a book 5. Next, we have Beach Read. This was so hyped. So hyped. Like every bookstagrammer I follow, every bookstagrammer I like look up to has read this book, has loved this book, has annotated this book, has posted this book, has like done everything with this book. पहले मैंने ई बुक पढ़ा था, बट ई बुक मैंने इसका 50% से भी कम पढ़ा था. And then उसके बाद I was like one day checking Amazon and I saw this book was on a sale, so I bought it. The most favorite part of this book is the letters. There are letters in the book from the father to the girl, and like वो मेरा सबसे favorite part है because I cried. I ugly cried while reading those letters. Other than that, there were few parts in the book where I felt like there is too much restriction in between the couple, and I am not sure. And I read this book a long time ago, so I also don't remember the plot very exactly, but I do know that January and Gus, they used to know each other in college, but after that there was like the break-in connection, and January thought that Gus just blatantly ignored her, and so she never actually talked with him because she had a boyfriend at that time. But then they broke up, and then उसके बाद इन दोनों का again meet होता है, and जब meet होता है she realizes that like it was a misunderstanding, and then from there it starts. But I really liked the slow burn part of this book. So this book gets, you guessed it, 4.5. Next we have Love on the Brain. This book is also by Ali Hazelwood. I love about her books is the description. If they're working in a workspace और इन द कॉलेज, और वो कॉलेज में जो प्रोजेक्ट्स वगैरह होते हैं, या फिर अगर वो लोग कुछ चीज़ के ऊपर काम कर रहे हैं, मतलब वो वेग इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं देते. लाइक वो टेक्निकल जो इन्फॉर्मेशंस है, दे आर ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट देयर, एंड दे आर वेरी मच लाइक एजुकेटिंग. सो आई एम लाइक I like science. That's why I liked this book very much. The ending was a bit I hate troubles in romantic books. Like, yeah, I don't have a problem if like a girl is like a third like girl is trying to get the attention of the boy, and then the boy just doesn't care about that girl. Yeah, that thing, that angsty part, is that I like. But other than that, like they like somehow there is a misunderstanding between the male and the female protagonist. अचानक से एकदम एंडिंग जब तक करीब आ रहा है वहाँ पे एक मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग हो जाती है एंड वो दोनों झगड़ा करते हैं विदाउट आस्किंग कि ये किया है क्या तुमने. हाँ, वो थोड़ा मेरा या कम्युनिकेट डूड ग्रोन एडल्ट्स यू वर्क इन आई गेस नासा कम ऑन. Yeah, that was the part I did not like about that book, but other than that it was fine, so I give it a 4. I'm not being rude, I really liked this book, but I just get very panicky when I see misunderstandings. Personal experiences. Next we have the cheat sheet. I finished this book today itself. Yeah. This book is about Nathan and Bree. Basically, they have been best friends for, I guess, since college or even before that. Yes, since school, high school, yes. And उन दोनों में दोस्ती अच्छी है बहुत, but they both are secretly in love with each other. कैसे भगवान जाने, वो भी इतने सालों से. Anyways, and so like in this book, like this story starts after like Nathan is in NFL and Bree is a ballet dancer and a coach. Like they both go to this party and वहाँ पे like Bree drinks a lot of and then she blabbers about her undying love for Nathan to this girl who is a reporter, and वो लड़की उस बात को रिकॉर्ड करके मीडिया में छोड़ देती है and everyone is like, oh my god, they both should date. So they fake date even though they have feelings for each other, and they both separately make this the opportunity to make each other fall in love with each other. The name of this book is Cheat Sheet because the guy and his friends make this sheet of paper like with points on it. कैसे लड़की पटाते हैं के points. There is no like literal description like that, visual description of the parts. Yeah, this book gets 4.5. I know, I really loved this book. This book had everything I wanted to see in a romantic book, but एक चीज़ इस book में मुझे बहुत ही problematic लगा. They confess their love and then 3 days later they marry each other. I don't have a problem with that, but the main point of it is how, like, why? And there wasn't even exactly a proposal. उस लड़के का match था in Vegas, and the girl went there to see the match, and after the match the boy came out and proposed her and she accepted. And since they're in Vegas, they get married on the same night, and she thought it will be just like an elopement type of marriage, but no, he has actually planned it beforehand and had already called all of their family members. Huh? I will cry and run away. I need 10 business days to understand that you proposed me, and then 10 business days to understand that I have a ring on my finger, and then 10 months to buy everything, like decide what to do. वो लड़के ने उसको प्रपोज किया, उसके लिए एक जगह भी फिक्स कर ली शादी की, उसके लिए वेडिंग ड्रेस भी उसने खुद खरीद ली. वेडिंग ड्रेस कौन खरीदता है? वो तो लड़की खरीदती है ना उसका पसंद का. अगर वेडिंग ड्रेस लाइक नहीं खरीदता वो, तो द गर्ल वॉज जस्ट प्लानिंग टू वेयर द ड्रेस दैट शी वोर टू द मैच, दैट बिकॉज दैट वॉज वाइट इन कलर apparently. never. So I did not like that part. But other than that part, if we ignore that last chapter, the entire book was very beautiful. So that's why I gave it a 4.5. I have read Practice Makes Perfect, which is also by Sarah Adams, and I give that book a 5 out of 5. Like that's what I want. Like that book is chef's kiss for me. I have also read Lauren Asher's Fine Print, yeah, the Billionaire series, yeah. उनमें से my favorite is The Final Offer. वो बुक्स मेरे पास नहीं है. आई एम एक्चुअली प्लानिंग टू बाई देम, बट आई हैव ऑल्सो रेड आइस ब्रेकर. मुझे वो बुक अच्छा लगा, मतलब बट देयर विद सम कन्फ्यूजिंग सीन्स बिकॉज देयर इज़ दिस थिंग. मैं जब ई बुक पढ़ती हूँ या फिर मैं जब लाइक किंडल में पढ़ती हूँ, आई हैव दिस वेरी बैड हैबिट ऑफ जस्ट स्क्रॉल फास्ट. जब लाइक वो स्कूल में करते हैं ना, मैं ठीक है एकदम एग्ज़ाम से पहले जो पढ़ाई होती है, सब घुस गया, भगवान जाने क्या घुसा. सो आइस ब्रेकर वॉज लाइक दैट. Depending on that, I give it a 4.5, but I have to reread it to really understand what went there. That is it for today. I really hope you will like my video, and I will be back with a very exciting video next week. Bye.